morning. Today I'm going for a drive in the car with Mum. We are going to a place where the whales go past the coast. So the whales are going up north. They are swimming north. When they swim north, they go to have their babies up north, and then eventually, what time of year do they come back down south?
November.
So later in the year, around November, then they'll come back down south. So it's winter at the moment, it's July. We did see some whales yesterday, way out to sea, but they were a long way out. So we're going to a place where there's a beautiful lighthouse and hopefully see some whales. The place we're going to is a headland, so it's the area of land that sticks out. Is that a good way to say it?
Yeah, it juts out.
It juts out. It sticks out. So therefore, we might be closer to where the whales are. So we're just going over this bridge, and there's a little bit of roadworks happening after the floods. Men at work. Are they working hard or hardly working?
Hardly working.
So this area that we are traveling through now, it was completely flooded. You can see in different places that there's piles of wood, piles of logs. There's also everything that got caught in the fences. So this is farmland, and there are bales of hay that are just sitting in the fields, just sitting in the paddocks, and they've been ruined. They've been washed up to up against fences, up against trees. So this whole area was underwater. There's still areas that they haven't cleaned up yet. So on the side of the road here, they have cleaned up areas. This whole road had to be cleaned because it had mud and all sorts of things all over it, trees. Yeah. So here are some of the bales of hay. All ruined, they can't be used. It really is a beautiful area. So we've got cows out here. There are dairy farms out here, aren't there? Yeah, so a lot of the cows were swept out to sea, which, if you've seen one of my earlier videos, I showed where there was a cow just wandering on the beach. So these cameras measure how fast you're going. They check how fast you're going, and they check your speed between two different points. There's still a lot of water in places around here. Hello, we are testing out this microphone. Mum is standing in the middle of the roundabout, and I wanted to show you this quaint little shopping village area, and it has the church as the main focal point, and then there are different different things around, different shops. There's a bakery here. There is also a place to buy alcohol, I can see. There's a pharmacy, which we sometimes call a chemist. So the church bells have just started to ring. And what day is it? It's Friday. It's Friday. So it is 11 o'clock. So I assume that they are ringing, was it 11 times? Maybe. Okay, so I just noticed near the church, this says Faith, is it Court? Faith Court, which is a nice name for a street. So this little village area that we're in, it is a shopping village, and it's quite different to how things are designed in Australia. We don't normally have this sort of design, with the church in the middle and then all the shops all around. It does have quite an American feel to it. It's not a typical Australian design. This sign says no entry, and this is the way we nearly came in. These flowers here are very beautiful. These flowers are called bird of paradise. I think they're such beautiful flowers.
So at this little village, there's a church, and behind the church, which is a central area of the whole scene, and then there's a shopping centre, and then right around to my left, there's a library. So it's sort of organised, quite well organised for a little place, and it is a very tiny seaside village.
So this is a post box, and if you have mail that you want to send somewhere in Australia or around the world, you can bring it here to the Australia Post box. There's a beautiful little courtyard here just in front of the church. Looks like the church is open, and I'll show you the bell tower. So beautiful.
The crane.
Oh yeah. Are they seagulls? They're beautiful. There are waves in the beautiful stained glass windows. So we have herons in the stained glass windows and beautiful flowers. Oh, is that the bird of paradise flower? It is.
Yes.
That's gorgeous.
The water lilies.
And the fish as well. Can you see the fish? Thinks this is called a straw-necked heron, this one. Around the door, it says, "Do not let your hearts be troubled." So this supermarket is called IGA, and usually it has someone's name at the start of the name of the supermarket. So this one's Richie's IGA. These birds are called drongos. This says Village Pharmacy. So in Australia, sometimes we call it a pharmacy and sometimes we call it a chemist. Down here, there's also the hairdressers, so you can get your hair cut. So this is the hairdressers, and this place is called Mirror on the Wall.
Great name.
It is a great name.
We're going to the bakehouse, the Harrington Bakehouse, to see if they've got any donuts. But I think it's closed.
Oh no, is it closed? We're going to head into the bakery. It is not closed. So this is a typical Australian bakery. So we've got sausage rolls, we've got meat pies, donuts. So they have white sliced bread and different kinds of bread. Wholemeal bread sliced, multi-grain. You got donuts, Mum? And some change. How much change did you have, Mum?
50 cents. That's a special edition.
50 cents.
$2, $1.
And in fact, that 50 cents has that got our coat of arms on it?
Kangaroo and emu.
Okay, and then we've got the $2, got the $1, and what else? We got 10 cents.
10 cents. So
Okay.
we're missing the 5 cents, a $50 and a $100.
And a 20 cents. We don't have a 20 cent here.
No 20 cents.
Now let's make sure these don't blow away. We've got $20, $10. Oops, they're going to blow away. And $5. There's the Queen. So who's on the $20 note, Mum?
Is John Flynn. And John Flynn was an early aviator around Australia and really started the flying doctor service, I think. Yeah.
This says, customers, please collect your trolley here before entering the store. And then it says, return.